Alright, last time we set up the Crimsite farm. This time, we're gonna do the same for Viridium. So, Viridium, right here. Why is there 14? When I found this, I must have thrown this into there. Anyway, I do need to clear the area a little bit. Where on the God, I keep getting terrible chunk boundaries for these things. What does this one need? Caramel milkshake, that's right. So we do have that. I mean, at least it's only really limited on one side rather than two. There we go. Cobbled for the sake of the quest. We'll have to activate that. And I completely forgot about that part. And I don't think I have the TNT on me. No, I don't. Now, I do remember when I found this place, there was a certain boss health bar that showed up. It doesn't seem to want to show up today. There we go. Activated that. Let's quickly get this back how I need it. After doing it last time, I completely forgot that we could just have that little, like, hole in the ground right next to it. Like that. To prevent the milkshake from touching the lava. Do I have any sort of, like, general building block? Doesn't seem like it. This is different looking enough. Here's a zombie walking down there. Oh my god, that made me jump. Literally nothing that I have to worry about. What are you? You're a catfish. You're a small catfish, specifically. Do you drop anything? You do. It's not eaten yet, I gotta eat it. That's how the power generation is gonna work here. Now, the problem is we need another thing that is a magnet upgrade. And I don't think we have any more. Yeah, we're out of sticky pistons. They'd be in here somewhere. So, of course, we've got a few options. I could not have threaded the needle there if I tried. We've got a few options. We could make an entire new sticky piston and all that stuff. Or we could use this. I'm going with the easier option. We'll have that go there. When did I get this one? I genuinely have no idea when I got it. That can go over there. Where is my... My sleeping bag is missing now. Wait, was it in my inventory the whole time? I actually hate it here. It is daytime, you should be gone. You're kidding me. I mean, at least it wasn't able to get to where the lava is. There we go. Now that's set to accept Viridium. Everything else can go in here for now. Except these. So I definitely didn't need to make all that space available to me. But it genuinely helps me think. Where are the crushing wheels? There they are. Okay, I'm blind. So, crushing wheel controller. Now, if I do that, that's turning the right way. So I think that's what we'll do. And now it's not turning the right way. Okay. So we do that. And yeah, we get a bunch of copper out of it. I think I do this and throw out the clay. Or just let it despawn. Either works. Exactly half a stack at a time. We've got some encased fans. We'll put that there. Grab leaf. That doesn't go the right way. Luckily, we still have plenty of gearboxes. Now, what this needs is a limited barrel 1. So, I don't really care what it's made of, so... We've got slabs, we've got planks. Now I'm going to upgrade this to diamond. Damn, okay, that filled my inventory. Copper nuggets go into there. It's already 19% full. Damn. Although, this is still really cheap. And if I lock this, then it acts as a filter. Oh, I have 2 observers. Okay, that's perfect. So I put a crafter there. Like, at some point I just gotta wonder if I should just use lava there instead. And I think that's what I do. This was gonna be a really clever way of getting around it, but let's be honest, it's just better to do it like this. And it probably would have been a smart idea to just start with that, with how much is here. These aren't even used in that many important things, so... I mean, yeah, that's for decoration. That's probably for a challenge. But, like, all in all, the only thing that you really care about with this are the, ingots. So, now, I do need a trapdoor of some kind. Is there a... There is. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be a normal skeleton coming towards me. Overall, this is probably just the better option. So I'm going to want a few of these. Because even though we're using it with ingots now, well, even then, that only brings it up by 4. That goes up by 8. Upgrade base. Directly surrounded by iron blocks. 4 iron, 1 leather, 4 string. Oh, I'm basically out of iron. Over here, at least. Luckily, last time, we sorted out any iron problems that we had. Oh! Okay, this is already full. I've got to do something about that. Like, there's zero doubt about that. Because this is already full. And I have not been AFKing at all. Obviously, in a more complete setup for this, I would have the iron get turned into, like the crushed iron get washed into redstone. Like half of the iron nuggets would go to turn into ingots somewhere over here. And then the other half would be turned into anti-alloy back at base. I am short a single iron block to make all 3 of these. You know what? We're not going to let all this go to waste. Obviously, we're not going to put it in there. Since it's already doing some bulk blasting over here, and since it doesn't seem to destroy the products of stuff, I'm considering the bone meal is still there. So now, we've got more than enough iron for quite some time. Who am I kidding? That's gonna be all gone within, like, 3 days. Game time. Definitely not all gonna fit into the, chest back home. I do want to check something. Oh, that's for backpack. Well, for future reference, I've got this. Yeah, I'm an idiot. You know what? I'm actually going to see how much space I can get in here. Is there a way to force that to back it up? Because in case putting enough of those in somehow breaks the entire thing. It says you can do that. I guess sheets have to be on. Modded Minecraft can break in the weirdest ways possible, so I want to be sure that this doesn't break. Okay, yeah, that's a good amount. Honestly, I'd be surprised if it gets to the 2 million point. So we'll just leave it like that. Now, could this have been entirely also part of last episode? Yeah, probably. Was I in a rush to get last episode made? Not really. Am I in a rush to get this one made? Also no. But I like having simple videos to make. Sue me.